I haven't uploaded on this channel for already over a month. And I'm just driving right now. Just decided to just record while I'm driving and give my piece of what I want to talk about. Let's keep a little family walking by. No, but I just wanted to, because I looked at my old videos, my 2 videos that I uploaded in this channel, and I noticed that the stuff that comes out of my mouth is very good. It's good advice, but I don't take my own advice. I don't listen to my own intuition. I don't listen to what I think is right for me. And I think all of us do that because we want to be proven wrong. We don't want to be right about things sometimes. But I noticed our intuition and our discernment help us decide on whether people are healthy for us and whether we are being healthy towards ourselves in the process of the relationships that we are trying to create with people. But I learned that if you really don't, the one thing that I learned in one of the videos that I uploaded, I think it was the second video, was that if you continue to devalue yourself around and surround yourself with people that don't value themselves, you will always shape yourself into that group. You will always just be just like them in a way that the way you think. If you're weak-minded, mind you, but if you are very strong, you are very in tone with yourself as a person, and you don't try to mold yourself into a group, you will always fall into that category of what that group is, whether it's healthy, unhealthy. And I think sometimes it's good to gain insight and gain knowledge on your friend groups, because if you continue to just be who you want to be and don't think about how should I grow, who should I grow into, and who should I surround myself with, then you will just be always stuck. You will be stuck as a person. You will be stuck. You will just be stuck from growing, basically. And I surrounded myself with people that were not mentally not in the right headspace. And coming off of a relationship that was 9 months, out of 9 months, that was a 3-year relationship, and coming out of it already being 9 months, 10 months as I think now, I learned that my mindset is already set on the type of person I want to be. But what I do sometimes is I like to morph myself into a group of people, whether it's unhealthy or healthy, and I try to be like that group. So meaning I am not taking the time to understand, all right, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. And when I do that, and people will see that, people will energetically feel that, and they will say, this person is not who they are. They will know. People will always know when you are not being who you are. And once you find the person that is you, the person that you know you want to be, you will ultimately gravitate people towards you, and you will bring people around you that like, this person has the right mindset that I want, has the mindset that I want to implement into my life. And that's one thing that I learned in this past situation that I dealt with these past few months, was I dealt with people that were not healthy for me. I dealt with people that were not for me, that even they knew that I was a person that wasn't better, because nobody's ever better than anybody, but I was in a different mindset in terms of how I carry myself, in terms of how I perceive who I am and how I want to carry myself out into the world. And people seen that. They seen that side of me that they have never probably seen from an individual. And I noticed when I decided to break that relationship because I knew it wasn't healthy for me, I ended up turning into a person that I didn't want to be in order for that relationship to not go where it wanted it to be. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I basically lowered myself into a person that I'm naturally not, in order to push that person away. And it's not because I'm reflecting myself onto them. I thought when that situation that I dealt with happened, I felt like that was the only probable way of that person to feel the way I felt. And in a way, it is stooping down low. Excuse me. It is stooping down low. But you're reflecting them onto you. And once you reflect them onto you, you mirror them. You mirror them as a person. And I seen that this specific person wasn't treating themselves right, wasn't treating themselves in the positive mindset. And I was putting time out of my day to put them in that positive mindset. And once I noticed that it wasn't changing them, it made me into that person. It made me into an angrier person. It made me into a more upset human being towards the world, towards myself, towards people around me. Because that person wasn't happy. That person was miserable with their life, didn't want their life to be better. Even when I was surrounding them with better situations, giving them better advice. You know, and people know when you have the best intentions for them. Which is why when I decided to cut this off from this person, they insisted on me staying in their life. Now, I don't know if that's their pattern. I don't know if they've done this to multiple people. But me specifically, it was something to where I can't keep a person like that around me. I can't evolve myself. I can't grow me into who I want to be, even if I have this person in my vicinity, in my talking group, in my space. Because I will always think about what I done for that person, what I attempted to do for that person. And it builds up to the point that you think that you're not going to grow yourself because how much that person doesn't want to grow. And it's something that we human beings have to know when somebody's healthy for us. We have to know when somebody is right for us. There's things that I seen early on when I first started hanging out with this specific person, that they were not for me, that they will not be the person for me, whether as a partner, whether as a friend, and whether as even an associate. Because what was happening was that my intuition, the word intuition, my mind was telling me, you can't have this person in your life. And I am religious and I am Christian, and that is the Holy Spirit guiding me into the right direction of who needs to be around me and who doesn't need to be around me. And I'll always appreciate this person for what I learned in the process of being with them, whether we were just having fun, whether we were just getting to know each other in the process. It was an amazing experience that I will never ever forget. And I will always appreciate that because I didn't regret doing things for them. I didn't regret buying food for them while they were at work. I didn't regret paying for their nails. I didn't regret taking them out to New York. I didn't regret buying them things that they needed. I didn't regret any of that because it made them see a part of me. They seen a part of me as an individual. Like, this person is very genuine. This person is very caring. And where I messed up was asking for something because I felt like that's what would help us go into the next stage of what we needed for each other. Not just for me, but for them. And they didn't want that. And once they didn't want that, I couldn't handle the rejection. I'm gonna be straight up. I couldn't handle the rejection of not being wanted for what I can offer emotionally, financially, physically. And that's why I'm bringing back to my other video. I've reiterated in my other video that people won't want to be with you because of what you can offer. People will want to be with you because of they want to be with you, and it's no way. It's hard to explain, but that's the truth. But yeah, I know that my group of friends that I have now, we are all going through shit. We all go through shit as human beings. But in terms of how we grow, we want to grow to better ourselves. We want to grow to be individually better. And we push that on each other without making each other feel less. And I was feeling that in the process of being with this person, and it sucks because I see a lot of potential in that person, and I know that person sees a lot of potential in me. But yeah, I want to leave it at that. I hope anybody resonates with this message, and thank you guys so much for listening. I know it was a longer video, but I had a lot to talk about considering it was already a month. So thank you guys. Bye bye.